We're live. Welcome to the Weekly Social, everybody. Today we got some great guests. We have Priscilla Pfaff with Select Title.
Thank you, Richard.
You're welcome. And we also have William LaRotta with Bellow Videography.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming out today. He actually brought some really cool stuff, so you may notice a difference in our sound quality and our video quality. So
Yes.
thank you so much
Thank
for
you
that,
for having me. Thank you.
I've already learned a bunch more stuff, so thank you.
Yes.
Nice.
So tell us a little bit about yourself. What attracted you to doing videography?
Really quick story. Westwood Mall, I get a job with Video Concepts like literally 25 years ago.
Yes, sir.
It tracks the cameras. Then I get a job with a title company. And I'm there for a year and a half. And the guy comes on Halloween night and says, as of 5 o'clock, you're all fired.
Oh my gosh.
We're all 50 people were let go in 30 seconds. And I'm like, okay, I have a family. I have a home. What do I do now?
Mm-hmm.
The manager walks up to me and says, William, I got to talk to you. Yes, can I help you? I need you to stay and finish the building as they move everything out for 3 months. I was like, what a blessing that I got. For over 50 people.
So you got 90 days more
Yes.
income. That's
yes.
awesome.
And I just sat there for 9 days and worked on wedding videography, wedding editing for 90 days. I just got there 7:30, opened the doors, they were moving stuff out. And I was like, this is my stepping stone to do what I need to be doing. Because I was always scared. I can't provide for my family if I'm working by myself, self-employed. I can't do it. I was too scared to make that jump.
So it had always been something that you wanted to do. That was
A
your
passion.
dream, passion
Right.
that you wanted to go to. And this just opened the door to make it happen.
100%. So again, I was thinking, if you have a family and a home and a mortgage, and they're going to go full-time, and it was all
100% commission.
100% commission. 100% commission.
Welcome to my world. That's my entire life.
Yeah.
And now that I'm older, I kick myself. Why don't you do it 10 years before that happened, or 5 years?
Yeah.
But everything has a timing and a reason.
Right.
Right.
Always.
You had to go through X amount in order to have that confidence and the knowledge and the wisdom to walk that plank and jump in the sea.
Yeah.
Jump in the sea, that's a good way of putting it. More like pushed in the sea, but
Yeah.
that makes sense. Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay.
So what's your focus? What are all the things that you do?
My focus was wedding videography. And then this crazy thing happened 3 years ago where the world shut down.
Yes, sir.
And on April 1st, 4 years ago, I had my weddings all lined up. On April
That's a big month for weddings, isn't it?
Yes, weddings massive, yes.
April.
On April 3rd, my weddings were gone. And my income was
Gone.
Just like that, in a snap. Something I was not expecting. And I was like, okay, again, I have kids and a mortgage. What do you do?
How am I going to make this work?
Yes.
Okay.
Here's the thing that I believe in stepping stones, and some of them are very strong spiritual stepping stones. 6 months before the crazy shutdown, my daughter said, hey, can you do live streaming for me?
Do what?
Live streaming.
Okay.
I don't really do live streaming. I just do weddings. Can you help me out?
That's what we're doing now.
We're doing now. So
Yeah.
6 months of practicing how to live stream, and then the world shuts down.
Isn't that amazing how that fell into your lap
It
prior to?
It was sent. It was sent. And now, what happens? Contact churches.
Yeah.
Contact churches. Hey, I live stream with your service. And within, I don't know,
Oh,
15
wow.
days, we had 4 churches. We're doing their live streaming for 4 churches.
Okay.
It was stressful because we would film on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and everything went upstream live at each church event on Sunday morning.
Right.
So the first few weeks it was hiccups, but after that, we had it. We had
Okay.
it. But again, shift gears, move forward, and stepping stone forward.
And it's just changes. I mean, it's always changes. There's always going to be changes in our world, in our marketplace.
Correct.
You know,
But that's the constant in
economy.
life is
Yes.
change. It is.
And you adapt to it. You make it work and keep on going.
One thing that I've learned is that when that change comes, the quicker you pivot, the better off you are.
Mm-hmm.
When you lag, you're falling behind the market, and then it's more of an uphill climb. That's my personal opinion.
Yeah, 100%.
100%. And that's kind of what I did. Like you said, you pivot, you get these, why am I learning skills? I'm never going to live stream. Oh my goodness. I had no idea within 8 months I'd be live streaming 4 things a week and helping people out. And
Now it's everybody. It's a common practice today.
It's common practice.
Right.
I know when we got back to reality a little bit, a lot of people went down on this, but realistic, you gotta, individually, you should live stream as much as you can, my humble opinion, because the more you get in front of a camera, the better you become. Trust me on that.
Okay.
Yes,
Oh,
ma'am.
me and
All
Priscilla know that all too well.
I don't.
She's,
I
She's
still
so
don't
mad
watch
at
them.
And Miss Priscilla, we do a lot of events with people. We do what's called video headshots for people.
what's a video headshot? I'm learning something now.
Yeah.
A video headshot is, a photography headshot?
Right.
Of course,
Take
the professional
pictures.
photos, right?
Yes. A video headshot is about a 45 to a 90-second video about your company that you share with people.
So-
Short and sweet.
Like an elevator
Oh,
pitch.
it's an
Yes.
elevator pitch.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And basically talks about what you do.
Right.
Talks about what you do. And once this file's created, you keep it and you can, again, just whatever you like on Facebook, on YouTube.
And it's a commercial that runs nonstop for you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
So you almost put that URL like in your information to where instead of reading it, they're listening to it.
100%. What do you do? Let me see this video. Check it out. So now they're seeing what you look like and hear your voice, and when they talk to you, it's a little more comfortable
They
situation.
feel like they know you.
Yes, there's a company.
Okay.
There's a company which I can't mention because we're live.
Sure.
They send out snapshots of AC guys going to your home, like 30 seconds. I'm William. I'm going to be going to your home to fix your AC. I'll be there at 5, or I'll be there that day.
Right.
So now you know what's
You
coming
know
to your house.
who to expect.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, what a brilliant idea.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you in marketing, I started with photos and all that, but and everybody, if you're following, which we have thousands of followers, it's predominantly video, and that's what I get the most movement on. People
Right.
love video.
Right.
They do.
It's something about the interaction. I was going to come to you earlier. I did this one headshot for this lady, older lady. William, I don't look good. I don't see good. I'm like, in your eyes. That's in your eyes. I think you're a beautiful old lady. I think you're amazing.
Yeah.
Get out there. So she did it, and it's for veterans. And she knocked it out.
Awesome.
Granted, we had to do a few takes,
Right.
but she knocked it out.
Right.
Mhm.
Oh, my first videos were horrible. and that's the best word I can come
Yeah,
up
but
with.
you did them.
But I pushed through. I mean, I look like petrified wood. You know what I mean?
Well, it's just like, what do you do?
Teeth
What do you
chattering. Yeah,
what do
yeah,
you
I mean,
say? And how do you do this? This is, I didn't want to go and be an actress. Okay,
Yeah.
that was not my goal in life.
Okay.
Okay, so and Zoom kind of messed with me during COVID because when you're sitting there and you're doing the Zoom, you're looking at yourself along with everybody else, and that messed with my head a little more.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
But
If
you-
I wouldn't have seen me and it was just the people in the screen in the Zoom room, that would have felt better.
Right. But you also overanalyze yourself when you're watching yourself on video.
Oh,
Nobody
yes.
else pays attention
Oh, big
Yes.
time.
at the level that you or I do when we're looking at ourselves.
You are so
Right.
correct.
Right.
And I tell people in a very friendly way, let your smile talk for you.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Let
And
your
look
smile
into the
talk.
camera. Which is it's a bad habit of mine.
We've talked about it a couple of
Yes.
weeks ago.
Yes.
That we're supposed to be looking at the camera. But it just, it does, it is a way to communicate and share and bring value to people. And us getting to talk to you today, we
Right.
would have never been able to do that and shared the different
Correct.
insights that you have that we didn't know about.
It's a powerful tool. Don't be afraid of this tool. Use this tool to your benefits. I have many stories where people, I can't do video because I do this. I look like this. I sound like that. And I know a young lady who took that and spun it around, and now she is I think she's a realtor. And she does a lot of videos. She didn't let her physical appearance bring her down, and now she moves forward with this. So that's what I'm saying. Even if you do your own video, put your own production together, get your phone, 10 seconds, do something, doesn't look good, do it again. Oh, I nailed it. Now upload. Facebook. Upload it.
People love the imperfections, in my opinion.
There you go.
When I make the mistake, they love the blooper. I mean, I get more love for that.
And you do that, you just go live and go and not go back and redo it and redo it and redo it, because you're going to try to perfect it. In everything you do, you always try to look at it, I could have done this better, that better. But no, like you said, move forward and learn.
And in a twist, if it's really that bad, scroll, delete.
Yeah.
You're done. You're done. Or you can do a practice run just by yourself on Facebook when no one sees it but you.
Right.
Enjoy the moment.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, if I'm going to do a presentation, I will record myself on my phone and listen to it and just see if it had what I was wanting out of it.
Again, if you want to bring me in to do this production for you, I'm there. If not, use your phone, get a nice wireless mic set up on your lapel.
Okay.
And now you look good and you sound good. Bring some soft lighting like this.
Okay.
And you're rocking and rolling.
Cool.
Yes, ma'am.
Cool. What would you say, I mean, okay, if you're recording on your phone, do you use if it's an iPhone, do you use what is it called?
You're saying like for editing?
Or for recording?
So your phone yourself. Your phone creates these amazing video files.
So just in going into video and your
Just hit record
photos and
video.
just record
That's
video.
what I do.
Okay.
Yes.
I either
what's that
turn it
other
around
one
or
that
I'm looking at myself.
iTunes.
iTunes.
Yeah.
Not iTunes.
Right.
That's
I don't know, but I will tell you this: these phones today, the video is such incredible visual that you're gonna look good. And if you have a little fun with it, position it right, put in a little tripod in your house, get some background behind you. There's nothing but space behind you.
Right.
You're rocking and rolling. And then you bring me in, William. I love it. I want the next step.
But William, okay, so
Yes,
all
that's
the different
first step.
things that you brought in today. So I just want to kind of share with everybody. I mean, this mic, guys, is what, 4 feet away from us?
A little bit, yes, ma'am.
But he's also attached a camera that has a screen that we can see that we're all in the screen and lined up. Then he's got a mixer attached to it that Aurelia is listening to make sure that the sound and all that good stuff is happening.
How does she sound?
She sounds good.
Nice.
So, I mean, he just has an amazing setup for all of this. He commended us that we had a good setup and a couple of recommendations on what we needed to do. So,
I'm a true believer that you give with no strings, you get back so much.
Amen.
You get back so much.
100%.
My
Yes.
favorite book is The Go-Giver, and that's what I onboard all my agents with.
The Go-Giver.
The Go-Giver, and that is exactly what you just iterated. sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I enjoy what I do. There's times where, because what I do gets a little bit pressure packed because of the situation.
Weddings, you can't make a mistake. You have that moment in time.
You mean you can't do the kiss twice?
Walk down the aisle twice.
Exactly. Walk down the aisle twice. When when dad hands her off,
Yes.
that'll never happen again. Yes, there is no take twos. But experience gets you into where you should be. I'm truly blessed, and when I do my weddings, I can almost see, not sounds hocus pocus, I can almost see what happens next.
Yeah.
Through
It's like the
experience.
Matrix.
Yeah,
Everything slows,
right.
Slows down a little bit, yes. Let's go with that. I like that, like the Matrix, yes.
Mm-hmm.
But definitely do video. Definitely on your own, or bring me in, but get out there. How much does Facebook charge to upload a video?
0. And I average 2,000 plus views a week, folks. So, I mean, that should be a golden nugget right there.
Yeah, and you learned, okay, you're doing Facebook Live, then you take that and you save that video off of Facebook, and
I
then
do.
you put it on all the
And
other
then I
social
repurpose
media
it across
platforms.
YouTube,
Nice.
LinkedIn, Nextdoor, all. So,
And then it's all linked to your webpage.
correct.
You know, I need to give you credit. That's nice.
Yeah.
You've done
So
very
that
well.
you
This
can
is-
go back
this
and
is
listen
good.
to it.
Even a blind squirrel gets a nut once in a while.
Even
There was a lot of hunting and pecking to figure all that out, by the way.
there you go.
Amazing.
There you go.
Amazing. So, yeah, so he's able to share it and then have a log that people can go back and reference.
And the thing about video is it will always be there. So this one man, we're in events, and the man said, "William, why should I videotape my event?" I said, because in a way you're capturing that time capsule. Unfortunately, we change as time goes on.
Sure.
We change, and this way, they'll have that time capsule for people to enjoy for many years to come. In 100 years, they'll be hearing your voice.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that'll fall upon the word that I'm trying to achieve, legacy.
Legacy. Good job.
Yeah. Yeah.
He beat me to the punch. Yes.
Yeah.
Legacy. Yes.
Wow. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. So you still doing all the churches? That's still a part of y'all's...
What happened in a nice way is a lot of churches started bringing their own equipment in and saying, William, can you supervise us or guide us to set up so we get on our own? And that's kind of what happened. So
Okay.
I was slowly being filtered out, which was good, which I didn't mind because I want to go to church on Sunday too. And this, but I couldn't during this situation.
You're going to church all week.
I go to church all week, yes. One day my wife said, hey, why don't you go to service Sunday? I said, I've heard 4 services this week. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good. This works.
You had your spiritual fulfillment already.
Amen, brother. Amen. But I really tell people, don't be afraid of the camera. Don't be worried what you look like or what you sound like, because only you can hear that and see that.
True. That's true.
It's like meeting people in person. I mean, that is who you are, and that's how they hear and see you. And the camera doesn't really change that, in my opinion. You just have to look at the camera and go, hey, this is my friend Jim Bob or whatever. You know what I mean? So
I agree. It's a powerful tool. It's good to have. What would be a con? The only con I can think of, if you put too much bad stuff out there because you're not working on it, then you're being counterproductive, if that makes sense. Polish it up a little bit, and you will get better. You'll sound better. You'll look better. It's just... Okay, you know what a square wheel is? How a square is going dun dun dun? It'll smooth itself out.
right.
Okay.
You know, I used to practice in front of a mirror so that I had a fundamental understanding of what I look like, my gestures when I'm talking to people.
Right.
Because I talk with my hands. I think everybody's picked up on that.
Nice.
Good habit, bad habit. It's Richard Luebeck. I'm sorry. You know. But the mirror is what helped me. And
Good point. So what I would say, the mirror's great. The next step in the mirror is someone who really likes you. Because when they get the person who really likes in front of you, they will tell you, hey, Richard, A, B, C, and D. Really? You think so? Hey, I really like you, Richard.
what?
So that's the next step you can do.
Because I'm going from my perception of how I look to somebody else's perspective.
100%.
And that's very powerful, by the way.
100%.
That's a lesson that I learned in business a long time ago.
Yes.
So,
Nice.
but no, thank you for sharing that nugget, because I've never applied it to doing this, honestly. So
Well, you'll see. People are sometimes...
Yes, you have. We have.
well,
Because that one podcast we did, and we talked about what we've learned, and that we need to be focused more on the camera instead of each other,
Right.
which we still are working on.
but we did have somebody watch one all the way through and go, you need to do this, this, and this. Right?
It's basically I worked with this one lady, very sweet, but she kept dipping her head and dipping her head. I said, why are you dipping your head like that? I am. You're dipping. Stay here. You're good. She didn't know it.
Oh, wow.
It was just some reaction or something. It's just that's when she talked. She just would dip her head, and I didn't mean it to be negative. I just
No.
wanted to bring this to her attention.
Constructive
And
criticism.
then you want to keep dipping your head? Go for it.
That's you, then do it.
But then she kind of caught herself, and I said, "Oh, William." She realized what was going on, and we knocked it out. Hey, what if we're doing an event where I have a lot of words to say, and I keep losing track? You bring a teleprompter in,
True.
you load it up,
Sure.
and now I'm talking to a teleprompter. You feel more relaxed with the words in front of you, and your eyes stay focused.
And you can adjust the speed to that.
100%.
For how they talk.
100%, yes. Yes. So there's a lot of things you can do video-wise. If I can say anything today, start doing your videos.
Okay.
Start doing your videos. You've grown a lot.
Thank you.
I've seen your videos. They've gotten really well done.
Thank
And
you.
you give a lot of information, so thank you. But if you're out there and you're worried about doing your own videos because you're going to mess up, you're not going to look good, or you're not going to sound good, you're never going to take off. Start doing your videos. Start going on your own. Please.
Yes.
Failure and success, those roads run parallel. I mean, the failure helps me create success is how I look at it. So when I do it wrong or bad, to me that's just a lesson to make me better.
100%. 100%. Yes, sir.
Okay, so my head is going. you know, because I told you we've set up this podcast room and I really need to start getting it out there. So I am going to commit to sitting and doing the podcast and letting everybody know, look at the room, talk about it, and that's what I'm going to start sharing.
I'll be watching.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I will watch and critique you.
I'm going to hurt you.
See, you're gonna have perception, and I will have perspective for you.
Okay,
And
all right.
Thank you, William.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, so what other things does Bello Videography do? You do weddings, you do...
Really quick, we do weddings, we do business videos, we do live streaming, and now we're dancing into AV work.
Okay, what is AV
Yes,
work?
it's share.
Audio video production, microphone setup, screen setup, you want to talk to 50 people, you got it. 200 people, you got it. 500 people, you got it. We bring the mics, the sound system, and the screens if needed. That's the next step. So it's Bello Videography, and then avbella.com. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so AV Bella, I mean, that's... You have everybody in the room. If you've got 100 people in the room, it's not like us three in the room and then people are asking questions, coming into it and asking questions. I'm trying to
You can do
picture
both. You can do both. Hybrids were popular, which I think hybrids are the smartest thing you can do right now. Hybrids, you can have 3 people in the room, the 3 of us, and on Facebook have 50 people, and we're all interacting at the same time. Us 3, 50 people on Facebook. Excuse me, not Facebook with Zoom. Yes, all interact.
So they have their little chats going, but you also have...
Yes.
And then you can have side chats outside of the chats.
Yes.
I've seen it, but...
Yes.
You know, I multitask all the time, but when I'm trying to learn something, I try to focus on what I'm... You know what I mean?
Right.
It's...
Hybrid is a science. Hybrid meetings, it's a science, hybrid meetings.
Okay.
Because you're communicating in the room and you're communicating with 50 people on Zoom at the same time.
Okay, so where do we go and see this and kind of get a concept of how this works?
That you probably get in touch with me, and I'll take you to that step.
Okay, all right. But then that means that we need to get together and share that so William can help us understand what that is to know where to focus it on.
Sounds good. Again, my company's Bello Videography, BelloVideography.com. Phone number. Can I throw a phone number in there?
Oh yeah, no.
Please. Yes.
713-560-6776. By the way, it's a 713 number, which means it's been around for a little bit.
A little bit.
And avbella.com is the AV company.
Okay.
This is fun. Thank you for having me here. This is
This
fun.
is awesome. This is awesome. Okay, so who would utilize this AV scenario? Who is utilized? What kind of company or product or what?
Realistically, this is going to sound a little vain. With the right imagination, every company. With the right imagination, every company. If you have a room with 50 people and you're showing PowerPoint, on a 30-inch TV for 50 people, you lost. Does this make sense?
Okay.
If you're showing PowerPoint for 50 people with a 100-inch screen, it's clear.
Oh, right.
And people can take pictures of the screen.
It's amplified.
It's amplified.
Got it.
If you're in a room, you're going to talk to...
Now I'm getting a fundamental understanding of what
If you're in a room, you're going to talk to 100 people in a room. And you're going to use your natural voice. After 10 feet, it's gone.
It doesn't carry.
It doesn't carry. And then I hear from big gentlemen, well, I have a strong voice and I speak really loud. If there's a mic in your hand, use it as a tool where you don't have to speak loud.
Right.
And you project well. This mic is in your hand.
It'll be clearer too.
100%. Something about when someone takes a mic in their hand, people, they're going to speak. Let's give them our moment.
Right.
If you go open air, after 10 feet, people in the back of the room are on their phone or on their tablet, and you lost them. You lost them.
Okay.
Because the ambient noise drowns out what's coming at you.
100%. Yes. 100%.
Okay, so you're talking about the technology part of it.
Technology to use this
So
in
you
situations.
need to have, if you've got a room like that and you've got that many people, you've got to have speakers to where the back of the room hears as well as the front.
100%. It's a balance.
Okay.
Because what good is for me to be in the first row and I'm hearing everything, and people in the back, what's
You're wasting their time.
What's he saying?
Yeah.
Right,
What's
right.
I can't hear. What's he
Right.
saying? And then you lost. Right. Exactly.
So then you're using the audio tools and making sure that all those speakers are.
So the audio and the visuals is amplifying what you're trying to get across to the entire room, not just a section of the room.
Exactly. It's a cog of wheels working together to make this happen, to come into production. In fact, my best compliment that I get from people is when they say, "Oh, thank you." That means nothing went wrong. It's a simple thank you. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Oh, thank you, William. That was great. We knocked it out.
That's awesome.
We knocked it out.
Oh, so you take a deep breath and keep on trucking.
Tracking, yes.
Yes.
So what areas do you service? We want to give you a huge spotlight before we wrap everything up.
One
So-
hundred.
Thank you.
100%.
So truly blessed. We go Texas. We've gone to different places in the United States.
Okay.
We've traveled. As I get older and sometimes wiser, you realize you go where people need you.
That's right.
You go where people need you, and you just adjust to what is needed to get there. And people are very faithful if you do a good job. Does that make sense? They're very
Yes.
faithful. They will take care if you do a good job, and if you're honest with them.
If you take care of the client will take care of you.
100%. 100%.
Agreed.
hmm
So are you in the local Katy area?
Katy is my home.
Okay,
Yes.
perfect.
Katy's my home. I wish I got here 10 years ago, but that's another story.
Yeah.
I think you came from up north a little bit, didn't
A
you?
little bit, yes.
Little
ma'am.
bit?
Little bit up
Yeah.
north.
Mhm,
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have anything that you want to convey or any specials or the best way for them to contact you?
So definitely 713-560-6776. No job is too small or too big.
Okay.
Let's work it out. But definitely just get in touch with me. We have fun. I don't want a one and done client. I want a relationship where we build as clients for many years. Really super fast story. I have a dad who had 4 daughters, and they all got married. We all did their wedding. So over the past of 12 years, he married 4 daughters.
Wow, that's very powerful.
And at the end, I said, "Thank you for me being here for 4 daughters. Thank you very much." And he says, "William, I'm broke. I have no more money for weddings. I'm broke, William. This is my 4th daughter, and I'm done."
Well, you budgeted out well then.
He budgeted up very well, yes. Very kind man. Very good-hearted man. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, that's cool.
Wow,
Yes.
Oh, wow.
that's fun.
Okay, so let's say what is the most, something that one of them that you've done that just really stuck out and why?
As far as event-wise,
Yeah.
I was truly blessed. The company called me. We did an event in the big auditorium downtown, next to Las Americas, the hotel.
Okay.
The George R.
Okay.
Brown.
George R. Brown.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
I am glad the guy who hired me did not tell me the numbers because I've been freaking out. We're doing this big, massive event, and we're live streaming there's like 2,500 people in the room. 2,500 people in the room. And we're live streaming live and camera and music and all that.
Yeah.
We get done. He's all happy. He said, "Man, William, you did a great job. Thank you, sir." And then he said, "The other 5,000 people, I'm sure enjoyed the production." And I was like, "Wait, we live streamed to 5,000 people?"
Wow.
I'm glad you didn't tell me that before, because I've been a melting pot in the summer. It
Yeah.
was like nerve-wracking,
Ooh.
but we knocked it out. We knocked it out, and then that's
But that's your experience. That's going in, knowing what to do,
Right.
and getting it done.
100% right.
So would you say that, like, okay, you're doing a class and you're sharing information on a, particular subject, whatever. You've got people come in that are in person, but we should also record it or live stream it out at the same time.
I would definitely record it. Live streaming, yes. If you can do both, knock it out. But you have to record it because it gets captured. You've captured it. You can always go back to it if you need to reference something, or you need something from that class. You can always go back
Okay.
to it. There's always a learning tool you can take from that.
Okay.
And you can go simple, set up a camera, hit record, and just sit back and do your thing. Or multiple cameras, or live stream it, and the live stream to the production for you.
Right.
But definitely at least record it. What was it, that meeting? What did we say? Oh, well, no. Let's ask Judy.
So
No.
after the meeting's over, you can send a recap email with a link to the video,
There you go. Right.
Okay.
and you're just layering your marketing
Right.
back on top
Right.
of it.
And if it's internal stuff, you can, not have it on a public, but if it's others that would be good for people to reference, then it's out there for them to use.
Nice. Yes, ma'am.
What a great idea. All right. So
Sounds like
Zoom,
Priscilla's going to be calling you soon.
I can do that through Zoom, right?
Yes,
Yes.
you can record on Zoom.
Okay. Okay.
She always looks like she has a big secret she wants to tell.
Is that what it is? That's what I'm seeing?
Yes.
I'm thinking, because this could, I mean, it could be an amazing resource with just all the classes that we do within Select Title, that we have those for people to go back and reference.
So you can create a video library.
Right.
There you go. There you go.
On a YouTube channel.
Yes.
On YouTube channel. There you go.
That's exactly what I'm thinking, and I'm thinking that is more relevant and more useful for the public, for agents, for lenders. I mean, just everybody that versus us just sitting and talking about title and doing a video and just talking what is title.
Got it.
Because it's, I don't know. I just think it's sharing more information.
The wheels are moving.
Yes.
Your wheels are moving very quickly.
It always, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
But now I have to sit down and put that together and pin it down.
Nice. But thank you for having me here. This is an honor sitting here and talking to you guys and meeting you guys and chit-chatting about life. So thank you very much.
If you would, everybody, if you have any
One more
video
time.
wants, needs, or desires, please reach out to William with Bella Videography. And your phone number again and website?
713-560-6776, bellavideography.com.
And the other one.
avbella.com. Good job.
Perfect. All right.
I want to get both of them.
We'll see you next week, guys.
Bye, guys.